Good Friday, boys and girls. Good happy holiday Friday. It's Labor Day
Yes.
weekend. We get an extra day. And since we're talking about the extra day, let's just mention this right now. Next Monday show is actually moving to Tuesday because of the holiday. Because let's face it, me and Lenny want to eat some barbecue. We don't want to
Yeah.
talk sports on Monday. We want to eat barbecue. So we're gonna do same time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But next week's Betting Outside the Box is on Tuesday at 6 p.m. I'll shoot it out all social media all weekend to remind everybody. But it should be a fun show. But today's show will be a fun show because we have college football. We're going to talk about what happened last night. We're going to talk about what's going to happen tonight, Saturday, Sunday, the Hoodie Bowl, Belichick's game on Monday. So it's
Who calls it that?
I just made that up just right
Okay,
now.
I'm just making sure I'm not behind on anything.
No. Well, since you are right next to me and you like the Hoodie Bowl, Detroit Lenny, what's going on?
I was gonna try and do my best Belichick impression, a hoodie with short sleeves. And this is how I almost came out with a clipboard and some headset and whatever, but I decided against my better judgment to just go with your normal everyday moneymaker right here. This is it. You're welcome.
That is it. He got the D hat on for Degenerate. He's got the hoodie on to represent the Hoodie Bowl on Monday with Belichick and TCU. But it's a full pack of football this week. And there's no UFC. There's no really good boxing. It's all pigskin. We started yesterday with some good games, some really surprising games. We'll get into that in about a couple of minutes. But we got some great stuff to talk about in college football. We'll talk about some big matchups over the weekend in the next 14 to 15 minutes. And then we're going to talk about what we like to eat during a holiday weekend of football, just football. What do you like to snack on? What do you like to eat? Put your comments in there. What do you like to snack on when you're watching football? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I want to hear what your go-to snack or meal is for a holiday football weekend. It should be a fun show. I'm excited. Again, don't forget next week's show, Tuesday, not Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time should be a fun betting outside the box. And hopefully we will have a handicapper for Doc Sports with us on Tuesday. We were supposed to have him today, but I forgot it was a holiday and he's not home on a holiday like everyone else is.
Yeah, he's 9 to 5er apparently,
So
banker hours or something.
Yeah, so we'll have him on Tuesday. But Lenny, let's get into some college football. What happened yesterday?
What did happen? I'll tell you what. South Florida is what happened. I that was the one game I walked around last night. I had that moment. We've all had it. We can all relate to it. I didn't, it is what it is. But I walked around last night, kicking myself in the rear end, going, "Why didn't I put any money on the money line? Why wasn't I smarter?" And I didn't. I was on them. I should have been just happy with my taking the points. Had them in a teaser. Took the point, whatever, it was still a profitable game, but I did that why wasn't I smarter thing, and then I got mad that I did that, and it was a vicious circle, rinse, repeat kind of situation.
Yeah, that one kind of confused me as well, as I mentioned a couple of times. This number opened up. Boise State was -9 when it opened up, and it was low as 4.5 yesterday. So myself, I just knew that number was way too high. I knew Boise State always struggles to start off the season. It's just a bad travel. Go all the way to Florida to face that humidity of Florida and have to play a team in their home field as your first game. And you're almost laying over a touchdown. So I took the +9, but I was blown away that it went down all the way to 4.5. So here's me. I try to middle it. Why not try take Boise State and get the middle? Boy, was I wrong on that. I had to. I had +9, went to 4.5, almost a 6-point a middle on that one. So I had to, but a little bit shocked on the outcome, not the score itself, just because I thought South Florida was going to be able to hang around and keep the game close. The full outright W was a little bit shocking. I'm not a big money line better, so I'm not one of those guys like, I had +3, I should have bet the money line. I'm not a money line better. For me, like I said, I'll take plus points all day long. I'm not the biggest. If I see -2.5, I'm not going to lay the -130 or stuff like that because I just don't like the ugly juice. I'd rather lose by 1 or lose and have to pay more juice. So I'm not the biggest money line bettor when it comes to that, but I know a lot of people are. A lot of people have great success with it. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just talking on my behalf. But another game that surprised me was NC State.
See, I wasn't surprised by that. I really thought NC State. I thought it's just a dogfight every time they play. It's just that they don't like each other for real.
No.
Like, I mean, for real. Like, we'd say that there's heated matchup. You could say Michigan, Ohio State, big rivalry. NC State and East Carolina might fight later today in a Walmart parking lot somewhere or in a Waffle House.
Why does it have to be Walmart?
I'm just at Waffle. I maybe was thinking Waffle House, but Walmart was, I don't know. There's football back, Raphael. So my brain's all discombobulated. Like real football. Not NFL preseason, not CFL, not week 0, not that stuff they play where they kick the ball all the time. This is real nitty-gritty fall. All I need is I need this to be a real hoodie and fall weather. I need the leaves to change.
Oh, I knew fall weather. I would agree with you on that one. I need fall weather.
I need fall weather. I live in Las Vegas. I need fall weather in such a bad way. It's 103 right now, so it's not.
Don't miss those days. Do not miss those days. One thing I'm a little bit shocked at NC State. They played in the bowl game, the Military Bowl, which there was a lot of fighting in that game, and the Pirates won on a kickoff. It was an 80+ yard kickoff to win the game. So all summer long, they knew they were playing East Carolina for a rematch in the Military Bowl. NC State kept on saying, "We want to, punch them in the mouth and punch them," and they left so many points on the board. They were up by double digits. Stupid penalties, missed field goals. I think that's what shocked me more. Not more that these two teams hate each other and stuff like that. I was just shocked at how poorly the Wolfpack played after they talked garbage all month long, saying this is a redemption game.
You expected a bigger blowout?
Yeah, I was expecting 20-point blowout. I was expecting the Wolfpack.
See, I was not going to do that because I think we take everything out the window when it comes to this bigger rivalry, and it's just home field won this game. Yeah. That's what won this game right here. And if it was flip flopped and played in East Carolina, score might be the same, but flip flopped.
I think the biggest losers last night, even though they got W's, was the Big Ten. Wisconsin ugly. Nebraska ugly.
Rutgers.
Even at Rutgers, even the royal family was at the Nebraska game, and they still couldn't pull out. The
royal family. Are you talking about Tony George and Mrs. George? Or are you talking about Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Because I'll be honest with you, a lot of our viewers, it could go either way, and I mean that. I mean, like, honest, in some circles.
I'm just gonna leave that out there. You guys can put 2 and 2 together. Who I said the royal family was there, but you're right. I forgot about Rutgers. It's just a horrible showing for Big Ten. And come on, Big Ten, we're going for a 3-peat. Show something. Wisconsin had all this hype. The next Patrick Mahomes, blah blah blah. You're not. I don't understand there's so much hype on this team that hasn't shown me anything since the 1990s.
They're like an above average team. Like, if I'm going to grade them at the end of the year, I'm probably going to give them a B. Like, they're a B quality team. Yeah, they're a B. I mean, they're
curve?
I mean, I get what's the Big Ten. So, I mean, kind of. I mean, I was really perplexed by Rutgers. It just told me a lot about that team, about both teams. I think Ohio's going to be a little bit better than I probably think. And I think Rutgers is going to be a lot worse than I really think. And so that's okay. And that's what week 1 is, I'll take that. I'll take that information and it's on a notepad somewhere. Pencil and paper, folks. I know you're a pen and paper guy.
Right here's my notes. Right here, I still use pencil. This is just this week. This is just this college football week. Yeah. So
I was just gonna say I got teaser.
I don't know.
That's my teaser list. That's my teams these are the games I won't pull the trigger on straight up, but maybe I'd like them in a 6-point teaser.
That's another
pads of paper I go through. I kill trees, folks. I'm not proud of it, but there's a lot of pen and paper around.
Tree killer. That's where we're gonna call you now. We need to get you a TK hat that says tree killer, just like we mentioned. Tree killer.
I would rock the hell out of with some like it's gotta be some kind of no offense to anybody that's watching, but some kind of tree hugger logo behind it, like colors, and just big bold letters TK, and then on the back, like on the very back, tree killer. Oh, I could get that made probably at a swap meet. I'm telling you right now.
I like that. That's a good idea. I like that. That's another topic for another show. For tree killer.
The tree killer play of the day.
Don't forget, next show is Tuesday, not Monday, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna eat and drink and watch a whole bunch of bad stuff on TV on Monday to celebrate Labor Day, and then we'll come back on Tuesday to do a 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time show with hopefully another Docs Capper with us to introduce him to the betting outside the box universe, and hopefully we'll all have welcome back on Tuesday a successful weekend in betting as all three of us come back to work on Tuesday. So hopefully be a fun show. Lenny, let's talk about what's going on tomorrow and Sunday, Monday in college football.
Here we go.
This is your Old Dominion, Indiana betting. No, I'm just joking. Not the betting preview, but if we had someone with us right now, me and Lenny know who we're talking to. We would be talking about the betting preview of Old Dominion, which would be a really good basketball game right now because I like ODU's team.
I was just going to say, I'd watch that basketball game. I'd watch that. I'd have action in that basketball game. I'm telling you right now. Can we just say right now, I mean, Raphael's going to sugarcoat it about why we're moving the show from Monday to Tuesday. I'm just going to be hungover from Sunday. I'm going to jump in right to Sunday Night Football. Okay? It's convicts and Catholics. It's back. It reminds me of a time when Lenny had a better knee. Okay? Before pre-knee replacement, maybe 20 pounds lighter, maybe a few decisions better. It reminds me of the U, man. I mean, come on. There it is. Convicts, Catholics, Sunday night.
Yeah, I can't wait for that game. And Sundays, I like the first game too. Virginia Tech and South Carolina. Don't understand why South Carolina opened up as an 8.5-point favorite. This game is not in South Carolina. It's not in Charleston. We're not going to be boiled peanuts as we're watching this game in South Carolina. This is in Atlanta, Georgia. This isn't for Ringo's backyard.
Yeah.
So I just think this is too many points for a South Carolina team that really just has Lenore's the quarterback. I mean, is he going to be able to guard for himself? I think the offensive line has some weak spots. So I like Virginia Tech plus the points. I think South Carolina wins this game on Sunday, but I'll take the Hokies plus the points. But let's face it, it's all about tomorrow's game. Man, the first game, the noon kickoff game. Two quarterbacks that are still wet behind the ear.
I was going to say, do they have their license? They're not old enough to drink, I don't think, either one of them. But I will say this. As much as there's been so much talk about this game, it's going to be warranted. It's warranted. It's going to be such a dud, though. I mean, I hope this game ends up 12-9 in some weird, rainy, sloppy, nasty way. I don't know how, but I'm rooting for Texas because I like Arch Manning. I like that kid. I think he's going to be good. I'm rooting for them, but I'm rooting for them. I'm not betting them. There's a difference. And I don't know if I would have had anything on this game at all, but if you haven't watched What Are the Odds, shameless plug with Raphael and Robert Fringo earlier today on this very own Doc's YouTube channel, I did. And you know what I got out of that is this guy's going to try and middle that game. And that's duh. That's like the light bulb went on over my head kind of thing. That's the only way I'm watching this game is by middling it. That's the only way I'm betting this game is by middling it. What do you?
Yeah, I left this game off my card. This was one of my late scratches. People who buy my football packages, I don't release a lot. Maybe 6 to 7 plays a week, that's including NFL and college. And I had this game on there, and I took it off late just because I don't know. I mean, the last two teams that's beaten Ohio State at the shoe is Michigan. Texas, yes, Archie Manning started some games 3, but this is a big road game to start the season with new players, new coordinators. Ohio State, new quarterback, new coordinators. I just the variables just were too wide for me to say, you know what, I'm going to pull the trigger on this team. I'm going to pull the trigger on that team. Great game to watch. Can't wait to watch it. I'll be still wiping tears because Lee Corso's last college game day for this one. And I mean, love him, like him, or hate him. He's been in my eyes since I started working the sports book because I was there every Saturday morning, working in Caesars, MGM, Bellagio, New York. I'm just naming all the books that I worked at. Every Saturday morning, I had to hear Lee Corso's voice. So it's going to be, I'm not going to lie, I'll probably drop a couple tears tomorrow watching it.
You know, we didn't talk about that or plan on talking about that. You know what? I and my face kind of said it all, and let me clarify my facial expressions. I will be sad when he leaves, and I will probably get emotional like that too. I'm tired of hearing about him leaving, though. Like, I'm tired of hearing about the bill. Like, I feel like ABC and ESPN are kind of like, and I know their executives are watching right now, and I'll probably get a phone call later. But guys, this is just, you know, a viewer watching here. I'm giving you an honest, raw thought here. You're kind of playing that a little too much. Like, it's like advertising a funeral. Like, we don't need to take out a billboard, okay? We get it. It's his last day, last show. It'll be tough. I'd like to watch all of it, but it is what it is. I just don't want to hear about it anymore.
They're going to be still sleeping during the first part of it? Is that what you're saying?
What's it? What time does it start?
9 a.m. Eastern, I think. So is that 6?
Oh, no. I'm up. Shameless plug, Doc's Daily tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. Me and Griffin Murphy will be doing that tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. So 11 a.m. Eastern is 8 a.m. my time. So I'm up at 6 a.m. my time on Saturday.
Okay.
So something's going on. College Football Live will be out at 6 a.m. my time.
I understand the plug of his last game just because, I mean, let's say he has been the voice of college football for so many years. But I kind of agree with you, making it sound like he's dying like on Monday.
Yeah, right.
or something like that.
Come on already. Right.
They should have, instead of his final, they should have said retirement. So they should have used the word retirement instead of his final show. Because final means, okay, wow, I'm sorry to hear that you're passing on Monday. They should have used the word retirement. I think that would have been a better word. Then I wouldn't have mind all the cheap plugs and billboards if it said retirement instead of final show. Final show means, are you sick? I mean, I'm sorry to hear what you have, stuff like that. So I kind of agree with you on that one. Just the verbiage.
Yeah, could have been
that
better.
was another game that's playoff implications in the SEC and for whole playoffs is LSU, Clemson, and Alabama, Florida State. So I think if Alabama wins against Florida State, let's say they crush them, and let's say LSU loses, don't forget LSU has to go to Tuscaloosa and play Alabama. So if you think LSU has 2 losses and they're going to go to the playoffs, you must be smoking something in Baton Rouge. So I can't wait for this LSU Clemson game because let's say Georgia Tech looks really good against Colorado, in which I think there could be a surprising team in the ACC, and Clemson already has a loss because let's say LSU wins. So this game, these 2 games that I just mentioned have huge playoff implications, not only for conference, but just an overall. So who do you like in the LSU Clemson?
You know, it's a teaser moment for me. I hate to say it, but that's my cop out. That's really my cop out when it's Texas, Ohio State. I want to try and maybe middle it. I'll watch it. So I'll probably live bet it, but I don't have anything pregame in it as of right now. I'm not a guy that jumps in head over heels in college football week 1. I will week 1 for NFL, but I won't week 1 for college football.
Now, since you mentioned the T word not once, not twice, not 3 times, you're like Miami Heat when LeBron went over there. Not 1, not 2. What is your go-to team? Is it 2 teams, 3 teams, 4 teams?
2-team teaser. You can just run it. I mean, it's like coffee in the morning. You
I
know?
don't mind people who do two-team teasers. I'm like, I hate the P word. I hate
I
parlay. I
know.
don't understand. I'll say this right now. I don't understand why people do videos about parlays. I know it's a lot of clicks. I know people love the views of it. People want to jump on it. I get it all the time on my videos. Hey, I'm going to add this to a parlay. Can you give me another team? And they ask me that all the
No.
time.
Yeah. He's the
I've
last
seen the
guy to ask that.
percentages. I've seen the percentages in sportsbook when I worked there. I see the percentages in this, what these casinos make on them. So I just don't understand it. But it's, teasers, I kind of do. Just
Mhm.
don't add that third and fourth team. If you're going to do teasers, just don't do that third and fourth team. And if you're gonna do high price teasers, then pull the trigger and do a 7 point teaser in the NFL. We all know that's one of the biggest key numbers in seven. So I would say spend the 20 cents and do a 7.
Depends on the number. Depends on the team. Like, let's just use Ohio State, Texas as an example. Texas is at, say, 1.5. I only need 6 points. I just want to get it to 7, 7.5. I want to take it 8. Like, I want to get to 8. I want to get to 11. I want to get to 18 in a teaser. In my head, that's where I want to go. Or vice versa. I want to get below 3, below 7, below 10, or something like that. Whatever. But like tomorrow, Toledo is just dying to jump in a teaser for me. It just like, which scares the hell out of me because it's on the side of the road with a pick, like a sign that just says tease me.
We'll get it now because I think we'll see 9.5 pop in this game because a
Yeah.
lot of Toledo money's coming in. Because let's face it, every time Toledo's on TV, if it's a MAC action or it's a bowl game, it's always successful run the ball and they always cover or win games. That's what Toledo is. So
They're a
I think a
machine.
lot of people, I think Kentucky's defense is probably going to be a little lacking this year. So if Toledo can run the ball, it would not be shocked that the Wildcats are very nervous in the third and fourth quarter. So if you like Toledo, I think get those tens now and tease it to whatever you want to tease it to. So I would recommend that to you, Lenny.
I like my 2-team teaser, 6 points. You can get that even money to -120 depending on your book, wherever you're at, whatever. And then I will do a 3-team teaser, but like yesterday, it burned me. Rutgers burned me. Rutgers burned me in that teaser. So, and I knew when I put it in that, damn it, I'm going to go 2 out of 3. I just don't know which one to take out. And I really would have guessed that taking South Florida out would have been the one and leaving Rutgers in. Like if I would have had to rank them, and I didn't, but whatever. Right? It's a 1 unit. Like that's just on games that that don't make my card. Like as a single individual play, I'd list them maybe a teaser because I feel like the book is sharp. Like obviously the number's made for a reason. The number is usually pretty close. Give me 6 points either way. Easy peasy, easy money.
I could see that. But when you're watching your teaser games, what are you enjoying eating on those teaser games?
Everything. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a snack guy. Like I like steak cut fries. I like potato skins. I like mozzarella sticks. I don't want I do want wings, but wings are a meal, not a snack.
I agree. 100% agree with you.
Wings.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Thank
ordering
you.
8 wings is just a tease. Okay. That's just to see if I like the flavor. Okay. I don't understand that. So I kind of like I'm a deep fried kind of guy. I hate to say it. My wife's got me into the air fryer stuff, for health reasons or whatever. But potato skins, mozzarella sticks, anything to kind of like that. Something I can still eat for like an hour.
I'm a dip guy when I'm watching football and stuff like that. I love anything that's mixed with cream cheese, anything that's the microwave with some
Queso.
chili
My wife
on
makes
it.
a good queso.
Yeah, queso, guacamole. I'm a chip and dip guy when I'm watching. Like for Super Bowl, I get invited to parties all the time for Super Bowl, and I don't go because A, I'm grading prop bets, and
Yeah.
B, I just have dips all over my coffee table, and I'm just watching games, grading prop bets, and stuff like that.
Eating a
I mean,
pound of guacamole.
don't get me wrong. I would love to go to Super Bowl parties, but companies will pay me to grade prop bets, and if I'm gonna get green, I'm gonna get paid and sit there and eat bad dip and
Absolutely.
have probably an old fashioned or a scotch where I'm
Our
eating dips.
you would. So this works for both of us. My wife's been making lately, like when we have a snack night, she's making these. She makes like pretzels, like rolls it, and then like she makes pretzel bites, little pretzel bites, and then beer cheese. It's like this beer cheese.
Ooh, I love beer cheese. Yes.
Around the corner for it's. You might know it over here by the Santa Fe, the Big Dog's place. It is great beer cheese, and it's a Wisconsin bar. What do you want me to say? You know, but the beer cheese stuff. Oh God, it's just been. It has not helped Lenny lose weight.
But, now I want beer cheese. But you know what?
It was never Ohio plus 17 and a half. It was always Rutgers. It's not Rutgers.
All three MAC teams covered yesterday. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, the Big Ten looked horrible, but MAC looked really good. So I 100% agree with you. And then we have a Central Michigan can probably maybe cover against San Jose State today. I'm hoping they can score some points because I like it's the over on that game. So I'll keep an eye out for that one for Central. The Chippewas play today against the Spartans. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to make some money to get some beer cheese. Let's roll in with our doctor's order. We're looking for a three-peat in doctor's orders. Let's roll that. We're going to the key game tomorrow. Wipe the tears after the final Lee Corso. Oh, I'm sorry, the retirement show of Lee Corso. Yes. Not the final, the retirement show of Lee Corso. Take the Texas Ohio State under 23 first half. I think we're going to see a lot of points scored in the second half, not the first half. I think in the first half, both quarterbacks wet behind the ear, very nervous. Crowd will be loud. I think we're going to see a lot of run game, probably some punts, just screen passes, nothing too fancy in the first quarter. So I like the under 23. Some books are already moving it to 22 and a half. So I like the Texas Ohio State game first half under 23 and then see what the halftime number looks like. Because I do think second half, I wish back in the day, some books would put who would have more scoring and key marquee matchup games in college football first half or second half. Not that many books do that anymore, but this is one of those ones that I would bet second half more scoring than the first half in this matchup.
Yeah, I think the first half we're going to get a little bit of a feel out period. See, not going to just go after it kind of situation. A little bit more of a feel out first half, and then second half let loose, so to speak. So Texas Ohio State under first half 23.
Is the Slick Vic? Is he making fun of our doctor's order name, or does he think it's clever?
You know you like it. You like it.
He thinks it's clever. I think he thinks it's clever. Yeah,
I think so. I think he's like, I'm in.
He's like, I'm going to copyright that first.
And you mentioned briefly about three. He mentioned all MAC teams, Big Ten. I'm against the MAC tonight. Western Michigan and Central Michigan. I'm against both teams. And I gotta tell you,
I could see Western Michigan. I understand that. I understand that one. And I told you I liked Michigan State. Yep. I wouldn't play the 22, which a couple books have it right now. There's no way I'm playing minus 22. No chance. But I think Michigan State
are smart. So see, Vic gets it.
Vic gets it. He gets it. Thanks for watching.
He's slick. He gets it.
Yeah, thanks for always watching Slick Vic. So thank you. Lenny, tell what the people can get over at Doc Sports.
Yeah, you can get a free $60 account if you're brand new to Docs. Head over to docsports.com. That's where you can get a docsports.com/free60. You can go over to the website. There's a tab, sign up. You get a free $60 account. You can use that on any handicapper you want, any package, season package, day pass, anything you want. Somebody's premium plays named Raphael. I don't know. I mean, maybe that guy. He's the prop king right here. So if you're looking for some premium stuff, use that free 60. If you're new, that's a good way to try somebody out. Free $60 account, same as cash kind of thing. Use it any way you want on the website.
Yeah, should be a great holiday weekend of a lot of football. So don't forget to check us out at Doc Sports. The YouTube channel is fantastic. Free play videos all weekend long. Some great shows. And don't forget, no show on Monday, show on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as Lenny will be recovering from a long, profitable betting weekend. So it should be a fun weekend. You guys all have a safe weekend. Again, we'll be back on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stay safe. And please don't bet what you don't have.
Take care, guys.